So I throw those into a lump so we know what, I don't throw them into a lump, I throw them into a lump sum. That's what I do. You can't throw something into a lump. That was an idiotic thing to say. Welcome to the show. I am the Star Wars Daddy. I'm bringing you episode 77 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. And today is an incredible day. You've seen the thumbnail. You see the title. We just shattered records here on eBay, on YouTube. Everything is absolutely going insane right now. And I cannot wait to talk about all of this with you right now. First things first, what in the world is this channel? What do we do here? Well, on this episode, comes out every single Wednesday. It's a recap of all the items I just sold over on eBay on Sunday, 3 days before. And it's all Kenner Star Wars action figures, accessories, play sets, vehicles, creatures, anything that you need to fill holes in your collection. I'm selling it right here on this channel. And on this video, we do shout outs to every single person that purchased from me. We crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the most prestigious award in all of collecting. It's the person that spent the most money with me. And we have a feature on a specific figure so you can learn as a collector about that figure, the different COOs on the back of the legs, the accessories that came in that figure, clips from the movie so you know where in the world that figure even showed up in the movies, because some of these figures only showed up for a couple seconds. And then we give things away. Lots of things we give away on this show. So let's talk about what happened here today. We shattered any previous record I ever had for how much we sold. We sold $13,500 is what we sold on Sunday, and maybe a couple of days in between because we had some members. We will talk about memberships soon, but members that have access outside of eBay to purchase items. I threw a bunch of those items into a lump sum and we add it to this so we kind of get an idea of what is actually happening. And the reason why we're doing that is because we have a goal we have to hit. We have a goal that we're trying to hit right up here in the corner. You can see it. And we are almost close to our goal. It's unbelievable. In just 3 Sundays, we have this amount right there, and we need to get to 50,000. 50,000 is where we break even because of a gigantic $45,000 collection that I purchased in Southern California. I flew down there. It's right here on this thumbnail here. If you haven't seen this video, you got to check it out. I go down to California, I get a 20-foot U-Haul, and I load up this $45,000 collection. I bring it back, we find out there's lots of reproductions and 3D printed items inside of every single box almost. So all of a sudden, the $45,000 collection that was supposed to be profitable is, man, it's teetering on being a loss. So we pulled all those reproductions out. We got those things out of there, and now we're doing our best to try to sell them all, and that's what's happening right now on eBay. We're trying to get through that gigantic collection. We're trying to break even, and so it happened right here on this video if you want to check out where this all started. But of that 13,500 we sold, it was 125 items. That is an average of $108 per listing, and typically I try to be at $30 per listing. That's when I'm just selling normal action figures and accessories, because that's kind of like where, okay, I'm making money and it makes sense to be doing this reselling. But with this gigantic collection, I was thinking, well, I've got to at least double that. I got to be around $60, $65. And so we almost just doubled that right here with over $108 per listing. It's unbelievable, you guys. We shattered not only the most money that I've ever received in a week of $13,500 by, well, I think last week was the next highest week, which was $10,500. So we did $10,500 last week. That was beating the previous record of maybe $6,000. $6,500 was probably my previous record ever. So in the last 2 weeks, we've just gone crazy. The other records that we're breaking right now, I think by the time this video comes out, will be over 12,000 subscribers. I just made an announcement on Friday. It just happened. The Friday just happened that we reached 10,000 subscribers. I don't know what happened. It's absolutely gone crazy over the weekend up until today. And we're going to be at 12,000 subscribers. We have 40 members have joined memberships here on this channel. It's unbelievable. And we just started memberships this year. So we're getting about 2 per week, which is awesome. If you think about it, by the time we get to the end of the year, I'll have over 100 based on those numbers. And man, absolutely humbled. Thank you, everybody, for all of your support. It's just unbelievable. And if you're wondering about memberships, well, what do I get from memberships? Why would I join memberships? Well, here on this channel, if you become the middle tier, the daddy tier in memberships, you get up to $6 off per item on your shipping costs here on eBay. So you wait for an invoice after you win all your items, and it will clear out anything that is $6 or less when you're at the daddy tier. When you go to the big daddy tier, the top tier, you get up to $10 off per item. So that would help you on vehicles and play sets, and it still waves off all the action figures and anything that's less than that as well. So, I mean, there are some Sundays where I'm waiving, $50 to $100 worth of shipping costs because somebody becomes a member. And I'm not gonna go over all the other things. There's tons of other things. I give away tons of free stuff when you become a member, but there'll be a commercial that plays sometime in this video with a guy, his name's Carl. He's a rebel soldier and he's on Hoth again, and somehow he survived Hoth to begin with. Now he's back. I don't know why he went back, but he's there. And he's gonna need memberships and all the different perks that come with the memberships, all the freebies, all the stuff that I'm giving away in order to feel the force enough to be able to take on a Wampa. So make sure you watch that commercial. It'll tell you about all the different things that you get besides the shipping discounts that happen. Tons of other stuff that happens here on this channel. And right here's another record breaker. It is a new daddy of the week, a new subscriber, new buyer. Everything has all happened right here, but he has spent the more than anybody has ever spent with me by far. I'm gonna have to look at the number. Let me look at the number. 6,643. I think it's like 38 things he purchased, and he has quite the story. And I can't wait to share that with you. So when we get to his items, as I'm doing the shout outs, he's getting a gigantic celebration. I want to talk about his story. Why in the world did he spend $6,643 on Star Wars items all at once, brand new? We're going to talk about it and celebrate it. It's absolutely amazing. It's an incredible story. So stick around for that. And today's feature, you're seeing him right here. It's Boba Fett. We haven't done Boba Fett. I can't believe we didn't do a feature on Boba Fett yet. So we're going to learn about Boba Fett. We'll take a look at all the COOs and accessories and all that kind of stuff. Some information. We'll show some clips from the movies about Boba Fett. Oh, we love that. And so that'll happen when we get to the item that someone purchased of Boba Fett. We talked about that $45,000 collection video. Well, how about a Theory Sabers unboxing video of a Darth Maul lightsaber? It happened right here on this video. You guys got to check it out. It was a gift from Star Wars Theory. Unbelievable. Cannot believe he sent this to me, and the saber is unreal. It's amazing. I go through all the little details. We turn it on. We go through the sound fonts. We play music. We change the colors of the lights and everything else. I play with it. I even put on a really cheap Darth Maul outfit. So you don't want to miss that. And it happens right there on that video. And then the last one, just Sunday, I went over my May mail haul. What is that? Well, I'm going to show you every single item that I've added to my personal collection. What is the Star Wars Daddy even collecting? Well, we've got mint on card, graded Star Wars items. We got loose graded Star Wars items. We've got Indiana Jones. We've got SpongeBob, for crying out loud. We've got Beetlejuice. We've got a Gentle Giant figure. We've got graded comics, all kinds of stuff. I show you what I've added to my collection right here. And I can tell you, June is going to be happening. It happens every single month. And there's already a stack of stuff that's waiting for me to show you that has been added to this collection. All right, that's it. I've talked enough. It's time to get into all these 125 some items, this 13,500 that's sold. Let's get into the, okay, I gotta be careful what I say here. That almost became inappropriate. We're gonna discuss all of the different features that happen as far as the daddy, the featured figure, and the giveaway. There's a random winner that'll happen here in this video too. My son is in town. He picked out a random figure from the figures that sold, and that person's going to receive a whole bunch of extra items in their box. So make sure to stick around, see if you're the winner. And if you didn't win this week, it's okay. At the end of this video, in the outro, I will discuss all the upcoming content, and I will also show you all of the current items that are available right now on eBay. In case you missed this week, you can take a look at what's happening, do some reconnaissance on what you want to bid on coming up this Sunday. And in order to know about all that stuff as well, the best things you can do, the corniest things you could possibly do right now, is hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification to be notified of all that upcoming content that you're going to hear about at the end of this video. Guys, I appreciate all the support. It has been unreal all of the growth that has happened because of you. And I really do appreciate it. These videos are really about you. I've already talked too long and made it about me. And now for the rest of the video, it's all about you. Shout outs to every single person that purchased. Shout outs to the people that did and didn't win and just helped those items get to the amount they did so I can break records like we just did. It's absolutely insane. Let's get into all these sales.
Come and show it. Tell me what you feel in your heart and your soul. There's nothing I would take for granted. With me, we'll make it through. Takes two hearts to fix heartbreak. We grew apart, I made a mistake, but I'll try to make it up to you, my darling.
George is a new buyer out of Washington. Well, that'll make this pretty cheap. Has picked up one of those reproductions. Now, please don't hold me to the flames. But that collection, that $45,000 collection, had a bunch of reproduction items. And I was like, what do I do? Throw these away? Well, there's actually collectors that actually use them for their own collections. These things can be expensive, and they don't care about having reproduction. They just want to look nice. So I was like, well, okay, I will sell them at very cheap prices. And they've been selling like crazy. I think we've sold a whole bunch today, some yesterday, since I listed them. And so this is one of those items. And it is a canopy for your X-Wing, probably the regular one because it's clear. And I think the battle damaged one is more of a darker color. So these would be for more of the original one. And I'm selling these for $10 a piece. I think there's only one left as of right now. All the rest of them are sold. And there's $6 shipping. Joe is a repeat buyer out of California. Has picked up my Darth Vader Star Destroyer. It was near complete, missing a few parts. But it came with a box. I think the box had a little bit of a damage to it, which is why the price stayed down a little bit. We've got a couple more of these coming up that are going to be way more complete, nicer boxes. But this went out for $82 with $30 shipping. Vincent is a new buyer, and he's international. I don't know where this is headed, but picked up a Tusken Raider Sand People, even though it's a sand person. And this was from 1977, all complete in near mint condition. Beautiful item. Went out for $32 plus $5 shipping, plus the global shipping cost that eBay charged. Okay, random figure. Here we go. My son is here in town. He's picking out somebody. Who will it be? Random. Ooh, random winner. Okay, it is Chewbacca, and there's a number on there. There's two Chewbaccas. Number 2, Chewbacca number 2 is the winner. And why did you pick Chewbacca number 2?
Because Chewbacca.
Because
Chewbacca is cool.
You like Chewbacca. You just saw Chewbacca on Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you to my son, and congrats to the winner. Tommy is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member, and he's picked up a bunch of items today. Well, actually, he just picked up one. He picked up some other stuff outside of eBay. He picked up a 3D Dianoga trash monster, a 3D printed rope for his Death Star playset, and he's getting a replacement battery cover for his B-Wing I sent out to him before because it apparently was broken. We took care of it. So we have a new one coming, and that should take care of it. And he also picked up what you just saw. He's the random winner. My son picked out the Chewbacca. There was 2 Chewbaccas. He picked out the second one, which was number 2, and that's the one Tommy picks. We got a bunch of extra items in his box to go along with all the other stuff that he got. And this one is the large Hong Kong COO in pretty nice condition and all complete. Went out for only $11.50 and
steal of the day
and free shipping. Dude, that was a struggle.
Trifecta collector.
Bobby is a trifecta collector. He's a repeat buyer. He is a big daddy member, and he's a past daddy of the week. And we also just had our members only monthly giveaways. We had 6 items that we gave away, and I threw in a bonus item for every person that won, which was another 3D printed Dianoga trash monster. I have so many of those. I gave every winner an extra one of those along with the items they won, and we'll go over those throughout this video. But right here, an MTV7 mini rig, very nice condition, all working, proper, and he needed this for his collection. So it just worked out perfect that he was the winner of this one. And then he purchased a whole bunch of items. He picked out 3 speeder bikes outside of eBay. He didn't care about the flaps, so he got the reproduction flaps. He paid for those, put those things on. He needed a chin gun for his AT-AT, so he purchased that outside of eBay. And then the items he purchased within eBay, as we've got that radar laser cannon toy. It's a mini rig. It's $46.01. That's pretty good for that guy. Then we picked up a Chief Chirpa in near mint condition and all complete. Went out for $14. He got a good deal on that one. And then he picked up that split-visored Hoth Stormtrooper missing his skirt. He's so freezing cold, but he has that blaster, thank goodness. Went out for $16.50. Where was James on this one? We don't know. He's gone. And he paid, now listen, it says he paid $20, but I just refunded it, so he's all good to go. He gets free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member. Congrats on the win. Trey is a repeat buyer. He is a Big Daddy member, and he's a recent one. And so he's getting his little perk package right here. There's an action figure. You see that Luke X-Wing right there. Here's the Darth Vader Daddy 3D printed bust. He's got a nice vintage button. We've got some cards in there. We've got Star Wars Daddy stickers. There's some other little tidbits in there, but that is your intro perk package for becoming a member right off the bat. And then he's only got to wait 2 more months to get that free Star Wars Daddy t-shirt, as well as he's already been included in the monthly giveaways. So a lot of stuff is happening with Trey, and he's picked up a bunch of items here today. He got a Boss. Does anybody care about Boss this week? No. Nice condition, all complete, $10.50. We got an FX7 that sold for the exact same price. It's the orange eye version, $10.50. We picked up the Hoth Ice Planet Adventure set with the box. Beautiful item. And I think this one went cheaper this week than it did last week. This went for $117.50. And then we've got that Emperor's Royal Guard, missing the staff, unfortunately, from Taiwan, but in nice condition for $13.50. And then all the shipping discounts, it only left $10 left for Trey after we took $10 off for the playset and then $5 off for every one of those figures. There's still $10 left. And he gets this awesome perk package. And thanks for joining the team. It's awesome. And this is going out ASAP. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said. Matthew's a repeat buyer out of North Carolina, has picked up my Darth Vader, and it has the tip. It is a raised bar version as well. It's in mint condition. This figure is beautiful. It needs to be sent off to be graded. I promise you, it's going to get a high grade. It's awesome. And it went out for $66 with $5 shipping. Scott is a new buyer out of Washington. That'll help with the shipping, thank goodness. Picked up a pretty incredible item. This came from that $45,000 collection up in my garage. It's a C-3PO card back, and this is the Takara, the one from Japan. The blister's destroyed. It's fallen apart. It's all yellowed, but the card back was very nice. It shows the Takara sticker that's on there, and it's a nice item. I've never had a Takara C-3PO in my collection ever. And so to get the blister, like you almost have the card back, the blister, and you don't have the figure. It's gone. It was like it was teasing me. But we sold this thing anyways. $102.50 with $10 shipping. Steven is a repeat buyer. He is a Big Daddy member, and he went nuts this week. He bought a whole bunch of things outside of eBay. He's got some reproduction items. We picked up a bunch of the die-cast vehicles. He got a Darth Vader TIE Fighter. He got the Land Speeder. He picked up the Combat Ewok Glider with the box. It's beautiful. And then he picked up some stuff on eBay. But before that, he was one of the member-only winners of the drawing, and he actually won twice. So here's all the items. We've got this figure, mint on card, going out to him. Then he picked up, because he won twice, 2 of these 3D printed Dianoga monsters, and then he was the grand finale winner. Right here from Vomit Customs. I can't remember their name. I keep screwing up their name. But right here, it's this little miniature Boba Fett. It's awesome. These things cost like $40 on their Instagram. You can go check them out. So listen, Steven won a whole bunch of items right off the bat, along with all the stuff that he already got. So we'll put those in his box. And then he picked up a bunch of stuff on here on eBay. We've got a die-cast Land Speeder vehicle to go with that Land Speeder die-cast vehicle that he purchased outside of eBay. Went out for $15.51. Then we've also got that die-cast Darth Vader. Well, guess what? That's what he purchased outside of eBay, was the actual vehicle. And this was in nice condition. Went out for $17.51. And then he also picked up the die-cast Twin Pod Cloud Car, all complete, in nice condition. Went out for $20 with free shipping.
Trifecta Collector.
Richard is a trifecta collector. He is a repeat buyer. He's a past daddy of the week, and he's a big daddy member. Oh man, what a crazy award. Prestigious award as well. There's only so many of you, and I really do appreciate it. And he's picked up a bunch of items. He picked up a bunch of reproductions. Oh my gosh, these things are selling like crazy. It's a Y-Wing bomb, a rope for the Death Star playset, and then he also picked up a canopy for that X-Wing. And then he was also a winner from the members only giveaway where he got a vintage comic. It's going to be put in his box, and it's in a different language. It's in Marvel comic, De Bloedstillend. I don't know what that is, and I can't even pronounce the other words. There's so many consonants in some of this. Let's see if I can see this. You see that right there? Like, what in the world does that even say? Nobody knows. It could be worth money. I have no idea. It was in the $45,000 collection, and I don't want to take the time to look it up. I've got too much stuff to do. So we're wrapping that up in his box right now. He paid $37 for those reproductions, those 3 items. And then he also picked up that Chewbacca number 1. He almost, if he'd picked out number 2, he would have also been the random winner. But he got this one. It's a small Hong Kong COO in nice condition, all complete for $15.72 with free shipping. Douglas is a repeat buyer out of Massachusetts, has picked up a bunch of cool items. We've got that Boba Fett Slave 1 vehicle, and it's all complete with the box. It is in beautiful condition. Went out for $125, which is a pretty good deal for Douglas. And then also picked up the Yoda in near mint condition and all complete. Finally got some canes in this collection that I've been pumping out, and that went out for $61. And then we've got $21 shipping. James is a new buyer out of West Virginia, and he's picked up a bunch of items, 5 of them, for his first time purchasing from the Star Wars Daddy. We've got a Rebel Soldier, Carl, and he's all complete in near mint condition for $13.50. We've got that Bespin Luke Skywalker, one of my favorite figures, in near mint condition. This is the blonde hair, it looks like. Went out for $64. We've got Hoth Luke Skywalker, who got attacked by a Wampa, which we're going to see maybe Carl also happen to as well. Coming up in a commercial. $17.23 on him. We've got a Stormtrooper. It's a 3-line Hong Kong COO, nice condition and all complete for $38. And then we've got that split visor Stormtrooper, all complete even with the skirt. This Stormtrooper's warm as can be and complete, near mint condition, went out for $53 along with $9 shipping. James is a new buyer out of Indiana. He's picked up a Klaatu, the Skiff Guard version, the no COO, because that's the only way he comes, and all complete in nice condition, went out for $22.50 along with $5 shipping. Aaron is a new buyer out of Wisconsin. Lots of new buyers. Everybody wants a piece of this $45,000 collection, and they're getting it. Picked up a Tauntaun. We had 2 of these this week. For some reason, I screwed up and posted 2 of them. We got a Tauntaun with the open belly. It comes with a box. Came with the instruction manual. Very nice. I believe it's all complete. So this is a very nice item, and guess what? It went out for $140, which is an incredible price, and $15 shipping. Neil is a repeat buyer, and he's international. I don't know where this is headed. He's picked up 4 items tonight. We've got that Death Squad Commander, all complete in near mint conditions. Very nice item, $29. Lobot. Does anybody care about Lobot? Barely this week. He's all complete, went out for $12.50. We got the other Klaatu, the one with the thick skirt, hiding everything so you don't have to see anything inappropriate. Near mint condition and all complete, $15. And we also picked up that Bespin Security Guard, the white pale version, and he's all complete for $12.38. And then we've got $20 shipping. Steve is a repeat buyer out of California. He's also a Big Daddy member, and he's getting a lot of items in his box today. He went nuts. We've got that Star Wars Ewok Combat Glider, all complete with a box and the manual from 1984. It's a beautiful item, went out for $82.51. We picked up an R2-D2 with sensor scope action figure, all complete, went out for $15.50. Then we got an AT-ST with the box, with the manual. Very nice, went out for only $83. And then he picked up that closed belly Tauntaun with the box, all complete. It even came with the cardboard insert that came with the figure so that box stays nice and firm. Went out for $88 and then only $15 shipping because all the discounts he got on this. I think he got $35 discount on his shipping cost because he's a Big Daddy member. And I threw in a TIE Interceptor box that's beautiful. I think just the proof of purchase is cut out, small little cutout on it, but the box is beautiful. And the reason is because his last package got destroyed somehow by the post office. It all came apart. It looked horrible. And so I took care of him. We're sending that out. And so that's coming in his package right now. And unbelievable. Did you even have it in? You did? Okay, weirdo. Dr. Joseph is a new buyer out of California. And he's picked up a beautiful item. It's amazing. It's from my personal collection. The reason why it's from my personal collection is because I've swapped it with something else. Something else that will show up on the June mail haul that'll be in like 4 Sundays. All right. And this is your mint on card graded Squid Head AFA 80 action figure from 1983. It's beautiful. And it went out for $243 and only $5 shipping because I accidentally marked it incorrectly, but it's okay because it's going to California. So it's probably only going to be, I don't know, 10, 12 bucks to ship this. And so I'm only out a little bit, but the bidding probably went up higher because the shipping was so much lower. So it's probably all just evening out. But Dr. Joseph has a very nice item coming his way.
Daddy of the Week.
And you've been seeing him right here. It's Malcolm, the king of all daddies of the week, the award winner, a first-time buyer, and quite a story. Obviously, when there's a new buyer, and he's new to eBay as well. So I was like, oh no, is this person gonna cancel all these items? I'm gonna have a situation. I didn't know what was gonna happen. So I sent out a normal message congratulating him, letting him know he's gonna be on this episode. He's gonna get a big shout out. He's Daddy of the Week. Appreciated him buying all the items. And he reached right back out to me. I was like, oh, phew, thank goodness. It's someone normal. It's not a hacker or a scammer. And he has quite the story. When he was younger, he had his whole childhood collection. It was sold out from underneath him by his brother to purchase a car without asking him. And so, man, collection's gone. And it was his dad recently passed. Came into some money, obviously, from that scenario. And he saw the $45,000 collection video that I put out. And he was like, oh my gosh, this is my chance. I can get everything from the Star Wars daddy I need for my collection. And he went ballistic. Absolutely ballistic. $6,643, right? Is that what it was? I don't remember. It's right there. He just went nuts. I think it's 32 items. And we're going to have to go through every single one of these. I'm going to slam through them. And we've got 3 gigantic boxes that I put together like Tetris. And put them all tight in there. Got packaging in every single box. And got them all nice and tight, so if something hits, they'll all just kind of take the grunt of anything. We're also going to write fragile all over the box to make sure that, well, you know, that I don't know if that helps. Those people at FedEx and the post office, who knows if they even care about that stuff. But we did the best that we can. I'm so happy to be able to help Malcolm just rebuild that childhood collection. He's like, you know what? I've got the money. I want to relive my childhood. I want that stuff back. And so he picked out every single item he possibly could, and he still wants more. So we're going to be happy to help Malcolm out in the future. And here they go. We're going to pop up here. I'm going to go fast. We're going to rattle through them. But again, congrats to him as the Daddy of the Week and to get all these items for his collection. It's going to be quite the unboxing at his house. We've got a die-cast Millennium Falcon with a box, all complete, very nice condition, $102.50. We've got the die-cast Y-Wing sealed in the box. It's a beautiful item. Went out for $125.50. We've got the Land Speeder. It's a vehicle with the cardboard insert in the box. It's beautiful, $113.50. We've got the, this is new. I didn't never seen this one, I don't think. A 3D stand-up clock by Bradley Time Works with C-3PO and R2-D2 on it. And works. No, it's by Bradley Time, and it works. I put a battery in it, and the time actually keeps time for $99.66. We picked up a 15-inch Boba Fett action figure with the box. This is the first one I sold from the 12-inch line. I got 2 more, I think. This went out for $250. We've got a 15-inch Darth Vader complete with the box. Just a beautiful item. This is a nice box. Went out for $239.16. We've got the die-cast X-Wing complete vehicle from 1978 for $20. We've got the die-cast Land Speeder mint on card. This is one of those bonus items that I found in the collection that I showed in that video as like just something I didn't know was in the collection. So it was really awesome to see something like this. And this went out for $194.50. Now there is some cracking that's happening on the bottom part of that blister. So just be real careful with that item, Malcolm. Then we've got the die-cast armored snowspeeder vehicle, went out for $49. We've got the die-cast X-Wing vehicle card back. It is punched for $10. We've got the die-cast twin-pod cloud car complete. It's not, well, it's complete. It's a card back for $42. We've got a 12-inch Luke Skywalker, all complete with the box, went out for $181.50. We've got the 8-inch Jawa, complete with the box, $204.50. We've got a die-cast Boba Fett Slave One vehicle card back, went out for $20. We've got a complete 12-inch Obi-Wan Kenobi, did not have the box, but still went out for $118.50. We've got the Hoth Rebel Armored Snowspeeder. It's near complete. I think it's missing the harpoon. I don't know. It has to be. I would have everything else. So it had to be some sort of the harpoon part. It came with a box, a beautiful box, went out for $191.16. We've got the Droid Factory playset near complete, just missing a couple little items. I think those little pegs were probably not a part of this. I don't have enough of those. I'm real limited on the pegs. And it has a complete R2, I believe, went out for $161.50. We've got a Darth Vader TIE Fighter vehicle, complete with a box and the manual. Went out for $219.16. We've got an Imperial Troop Transport, complete with a box. I think it's missing a flaps on one side of the box, $181.50. We've got a twin pod cloud car, complete with the box, went out for $80. We've got a dewback, complete with the reins, everything, all complete with the, if I said that, with the box is what I'm trying to say, $172.50. We've got a Darth Vader action figure collector's case, complete with unused sticker sheet, $161.50. Just last week, we sold them for $13. Now, I know that the stickers were used. It didn't come with the unused sticker sheet. But still, that was, I think that was one of the steals of the week last week or whatever else. I don't know. We've got a Rebel Command Center, just missing the little pegs. The cardboard pegs that hold up the actual background was what was missing. Went out for $50. We've got a Hoth Imperial Attack Base playset, all complete with the box. Went out for $80. We've got a radio-controlled R2-D2 figure. I think it's complete. I don't remember. Maybe it's missing just the antenna part. Went out for $77.66. We got a Rancor Monster, all complete with a box. Beautiful item. Went out for $117.50. We're still going, people. Oh, we've got a TIE Fighter, all complete with the box. And it's working. I opened it up and got it to work. I'm going to make sure every one of these things work that are easy to open up. And this went out for $431. Unbelievable. I will just say, he did mention that he saw that I was worried about breaking even, and he, while he wanted all these items, he was also okay overpaying to help me. And I, man, appreciate that, because all of this is just going to be huge to get me towards that goal that I need to hit. So I really appreciate that. Now, I'm not telling everybody you need to go overbid on things or, just go crazy on items, but Malcolm, his heart is in the right place. Absolutely appreciate it. We also got a TIE Interceptor vehicle, complete with a box from 1984, and it's working because I opened it up and made sure it was working. $206. We've got an X-Wing vehicle. Guess what? It's working because I opened it up. $156.50, and it came with the box. We've got a Land of the Jawas complete playset. Very nice. Very nice box. Everything was beautiful on this one for $115.50. We've got an Ewok Village. It's all complete with an amazing box I put on the title. Amazing. It's beautiful. $431. Malcolm, thank you so much, my man. We've got a Battle Damage X-Wing with the box, all complete. Guess what? It works. I opened it up for $156.50. Then we've got a C-3PO action figure collector's case. This one still had the cardboard that goes on the bottom part of it. It had the inserts, all that stuff for $161.50. We then picked up a Y-Wing, near complete, just missing the bomb. It's working. It came with the cardboard insert as well, and the box. It was beautiful, $265. We've got a Rebel Transport, all complete with a box, $177.50. We've got an AT-AT, complete vehicle with the box, and guess what? It works. It's a beautiful item, $265. We've got a B-Wing fighter, all complete. Now, I did not open this one up because these are nightmares. You open these things up, and there are so many parts inside, and they come exploding out. It is a nightmare. B-Wings, they're my nemesis. But I'll probably make a video here soon on how to get one up and running, because I have one that I kind of took apart already to get some parts off of it for other stuff. So now's a good time since it's already open. Let's see how it's working. I digress. $167.75, and finally, The Jabba the Hutt playset, all complete with the box, went out for $137.75. You guys, this is maddening. It's crazy, but congrats to Malcolm, Daddy of the Week, brand new subscriber, brand new buyer, went nuts. He has, I don't know where he's going to put all this. I would struggle to find space that I have down here for all these items, but what a collection he's just purchased, and he's going to be purchasing more. Will anybody beat him next week, and the next week's coming up? I don't know. He is on a mission to have one of the greatest Star Wars collections ever, and he's on his way to do that. Thank you so much. Congrats to the Daddy of the Week. Hey, it's me, Carl, a rebel soldier, and I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force. I'm feeling the Force. Memberships! Mark is a repeat buyer out of New Jersey. He's picked up 4 items. We've got that Zuckus with the circles on the back of the knees and the heels in mint condition. It's a beautiful item, all complete. $31. We got that beautiful Leia Bouche. Oh my gosh. The Hong Kong version, near mint condition and all complete for $34. We've got that AT-AT Commander, all complete, Hong Kong COO from 1980, mint condition. Beautiful. $22.50. And then we got that Tebow. He's also in near mint condition. Taiwan version, all complete, $23, $8 shipping.
Trifecta Collecta.
Joshua is a trifecta collector. We know who he is. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week, and he is a Big Daddy member, a big supporter of this channel and me, a buddy of mine, and he's picked up that die-cast TIE Fighter vehicle. It is in beautiful condition. I probably should have put near mint or mint on some of these because they were absolutely stunning, but I didn't. But you just got to look at the pictures and tell for yourself. $31 on this, free shipping, and we know that he used to live on Banger Lane. James is a new buyer out of Arizona. He's picked up one of those 3D printed Dianoga Trash Monsters. I think there's 5 left as of right now. We started with a ton of them, so those are going like hotcakes, and this went out for $15. That's how much they are to buy it now with $6 shipping. Nicholas is a new buyer out of Washington, thank goodness. And we've got a 12-inch C-3PO. He's all complete with the box. Beautiful item from 1978. Went out for $100. And we also have that Hoth Wampa creature, all complete with a box for $72, which is great. And $20 shipping. Adam is a new buyer out of California. He's also picked up one of those 3D printed Dianoga Trash Monsters. Man, those things are going hot. I might have to start making these all the time for people that want these extra things in their collection. $15 on each one of these, and there are a few left. It doesn't even tell me. I think there's maybe 5 left. And it went out for $6 shipping. Steven is a repeat buyer, and he's international. Again, more international people buying. They all want a part of this collection, but these were action figures. We've got a Lando Calrissian. He is all complete in pretty nice condition and went out for $19.50. We got a C-3PO in near mint condition. Very nice joints, very nice paint, $41. And then we've got that freezing Hoth Han Solo in a blue jacket, even though in the movie it was actually in a brown jacket, but you didn't think it was. You actually think it's blue. It was actually brown. And that went out for $40 and $15 shipping. Graham is a repeat buyer, and he is a Big Daddy member. And he picked up that Imperial Commander all complete for $21.09. And of course, because he's a Big Daddy member, he got free shipping. Richard is a new buyer, and I can't remember where he said he's from. I think it's Ireland. I think he said Ireland, because it said that I don't ship to Ireland, and he got worried because he'd bid on it. But eBay will ship anywhere in the world through the global shipping program, so they supersede anything that I've put into my listings, because I just don't want to ship it myself. So if eBay wants to handle it, they handle it, and we let them do it. And so Richard was a little worried, but I let him know, hey, you're good, and he won. And so he's excited about that, and it is a Han Solo from the Star Wars, the original Star Wars Han Solo blaster. Near complete, just missing one of the little tabs that keeps the battery on, but you have the other one, so the battery cover actually stays on. You're good to go, and it works. Richard, if you get it and it doesn't work, it just seized back up a little bit because it's old. There's a little window you can see there. You can just spin the motor as you've got the batteries going. It'll pop right up and start going again. Went out for $152.50 with $10 shipping. John is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member, and he's picked up 3 incredible items today. We've got a 15-inch Chewbacca. It's all complete. It's with the box. He's made from Korea. Beautiful item. Went out for $189.16. Then we've got a 12-inch Princess Leia with a great box. Very nice. Just missing some parts for her, but still beautiful. $127.50. And then we've got that size Snoodles and the Max Rebo band, missing all of its accessories except the piano, but comes with a box, missing the cellophane and the blister insert, but still very nice displayable piece. Went out for $51 with $15 shipping. Alton is a new buyer out of Kentucky, and he's picked up that movie viewer, all complete with a box. The thing works. You can put your eye right through it, and you roll the thing, and you can see film actually happening. It's very kind of a cool item. And the box is in nice condition overall as well. Went out for $69.88 with $15 shipping. Sony is a repeat buyer, international. Who knows where this is headed? And he's picked up another one of those 3D printed Dianoga Trash Monsters. These things are hot. And these guys go out for, again, $15. Buy it now. And $6 shipping. Craig is a repeat buyer. He's a Daddy member. He's picked up that beautiful, freezing Hoth Leia, all complete, near mint condition. Just a beautiful item for $63.59 and free shipping because he's a Daddy member. Hey, you Big Daddy, why don't you do a feature on Boba Fett, since you haven't done one on him yet? He's one of the most popular figures ever.
Feature figure.
Jabba, you're a wonderful human being.
Bosca.
But I want them alive. No disintegrations.
As you wish.
Lord. You may take Captain Solo to Jabba the Hutt after I have Skywalker.
He's no good to me dead. What if he doesn't survive? He's worth a lot to me.
The Empire will compensate you if he dies.
Nitang 35 Dartil.
Boba Fett! Boba Fett! Where?
Fred is a repeat buyer out of New York, and he's a Daddy member, getting free shipping on all his action figures and accessories because of that perk he gets with memberships. And he got the figure, the feature. We just saw Boba Fett, and this is a near mint figure, all complete, very nice, beautiful. Went out for $75, and I'm sure we saw some incredible information, some great clips that you've probably already seen a million times because it's such a popular figure. But maybe we learned something from that feature. And then he also picked up Wicket W. Warwick. This is the no COO version in near mint condition and all complete with the spear. Yes, the spear, we finally had one. $71, and again, free shipping because he's a Daddy member. Ian is a new buyer out of California, and he's decided on his first item with the Star Wars Daddy, he's going to pick out that Canadian, with all that French writing, the fucking millionaire, right on all of that box and on the instructions from a short that I made about Han Solo being a fucking millionaire. I'm not saying the F word, I'm saying fucking, because that's what's actually written on the box. Okay, I don't have to bleep myself out. I'm not saying a bad word. And it's the Millennium Falcon. It's near complete. I think it's just missing just the string and the ball. I think it actually still had the little level. What am I calling that? The lever? I don't know. It goes with the ball. And it's from 1979. It came with the box again with a cardboard insert. I don't think the cardboard insert goes with this. It could. I couldn't figure it out, but it went out sold for $250 for this, along with $40 shipping.
Trifecta Collector.
Chuck is a Trifecta Collector. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week, and he's a Big Daddy member, and he bought 5 items today. He went nuts. We got a Rebel Commander all complete. It's Bob, near mint condition, $15.50. We've got an Emperor with the baggie. I believe the baggie was open, though, on this one. It still comes with a beautiful baggie. I think what ended up happening is I don't think he was ever taken out. I think I was the only one who took him out for the photos because the tape just looked like it had dried out and was still, everything was kind of like, the baggie was kind of still folded over. And then I opened up the baggie and pulled him out. He looks like he's in mint condition, the figure. $38 on him. We got an IG-88 all complete, near mint condition. Beautiful, $20.50. An 88 with a circle on the left hip. And I say this every time, he can have one circle on the left hip, one circle on the right hip. Circles on both hips or no circles at all. You got to check it out. Check your figure. See which one you have. And this is in near mint condition. Beautiful. $17. And an ATST driver near complete. It's the Taiwan version. Near mint. $15.50 with free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member. Christopher is a repeat buyer up in Washington. Has picked up a bunch of die-cast stuff. We've got that die-cast Armored Snowspeeder complete vehicle. Very nice condition for $20. We also picked up the die-cast Star Destroyer. It's near complete, just it's missing the Tanta V inside, unfortunately, for $10.50. And then picked up that TIE Fighter vehicle punched card back to go maybe with one of his other vehicles. $15 and $15 shipping. Chris is a new buyer out of New Jersey. And his first item that he's decided to pick is one of my favorites. It's the Jedi Luke Skywalker. It's the Hong Kong version, near mint condition, and all complete for $96 with $5 shipping. Andy is a repeat buyer out of New York, has picked up a couple items. He's got that AT-AT driver with orange logos, all complete for $15. And then he's also got a low gray. It is the Macau version in near mint condition, all complete. Beautiful, $20.50, $6 shipping. Andy, I've sent you a couple messages. I'm not sure they're going through on eBay. They kept blocking a couple of my messages. I'm trying to give you my email. So if you're watching this video and you want to pick up those items you asked for, you got to do a couple things, but I need you to email me first. We can talk offline. It's thestarwarsdaddy@gmail.com. thestarwarsdaddy@gmail.com.
Trifecta Collector.
Shane, never forget, is a Trifecta Collector. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week, and he is a Big Daddy member. And I screw up his shout-outs all the time. You want to know why? Because for some reason he's last. I don't know how eBay always lists off the things. Maybe it's in some sort of alphabetical order. But Shane's last. My brain is fried by that point. And I screw up his shout-outs every single time. And I am sorry, my man. My brain is fried. It's already fried before I start these videos, and then it gets like double fried. And then by the time we get all the way to the end, I'm exhausted. I'm like, oh, we're finally to the last one. That's all I'm thinking about. And then I screw up with your shout-out. So here's a big shout-out. I'm talking about you a lot. You picked up 2 incredible items. This one I'm surprised didn't sell for more. You got a good deal on this one. Now, I understand it's the Escape from the Death Star game, the board game, okay? But this is the German one. Everything is in German. It's freaking awesome. I have another one of these, and then I think there's another one that's maybe French. Can't remember what the other one is. So we got 2 more that are coming up. This one only sold for $25, and it's all complete. It's beautiful. So have fun with that game if you can even understand what's happening. If you know German. Ich spreche Deutsch. All right? 1, 2, 3, reisen. We got a B-Wing pilot. He's near complete. He's just missing the blaster. Do we need to go through this? Do you need them to have the 5? Do we need the 5? I'm not going to give you the 5 reasons on why or where that blaster could possibly be. We'll do that on another episode. We've gone on too long already. It's in near mint condition, no COO because it's the only way he comes. $18, and we had $10 shipping because he got $15 off his shipping because he's a big daddy member. Shane, my man, thank you so much. Miles is a daddy member, and he purchased some items outside of eBay, so I'm just going to show those right now. We got this land speeder in a pretty nice box right there. Land speeder's beautiful inside. We also got that twin pod cloud car right here. Look at this box. That's a beautiful one, and it's a complete inside there. And then he picked up that laser cannon mini rig. I don't even remember what he paid for all these. Maybe $160 total, something like that. And then he lives here local to me, so it'll cost almost nothing for shipping, and we'll get that over to him ASAP. All right, we did it. I'm exhausted. I cannot believe we went through all those items, but thank goodness to Malcolm right here, Daddy of the Week, who went nuts, and what a great story he had. He made that actually a lot easier. Now, I had to play Tetris with all of his items. I had to play Tetris to get all those items in the box. He has 3 gigantic Home Depot moving boxes, the extra large ones, like the gigantic ones. They're filled. Man, it costs a fortune to ship those things. But they're in there like Tetris, tight as can be. There's going to be no damage to them. And man, that made tonight a lot easier getting these items out, especially since there were like 38 or however many are going just to one person. We were able to just dump them into the box, and now we had only deal with, the other 90 that we had going on. That made it a lot easier for sure. If you enjoyed what you saw, if I gave you a shout out, I scratched your back, you scratch mine. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification so I can notify you when all these videos I'm about to talk about are released. Upcoming over the next 2 weeks, we're going to have very similar videos, but they are very popular videos. I have a gigantic collection coming from Canada. I saw it on eBay. I put in an offer for it. The person knew who I was. He reached out to me on Facebook and said, "Star Wars Daddy, I watch you all the time. I will cut you a deal, and I will send this to you. Let's do it outside of eBay." So we did it outside of eBay. It saved him fees, and I've got this gigantic action figure collection coming. So we'll do an unboxing for that collection. There's a ton of crazy items. There's going to be Yak faces, droid line figures, Ewok line figures, all kinds of stuff. It's unbelievable. So make sure you stick around in 2 Sundays. That's when that video will be coming out. And I don't know why I skipped this Sunday, but I did. This Sunday is my giant Dick Tracy collection. Don't pause that right there. That makes it sound weird. But no, my giant Dick Tracy collection is what is going to happen this Sunday. I had a video that came out 6 months ago where I had my Dick Tracy collection, which was mint on card, but beater cards. And so I decided they didn't look very good that way. They didn't display nice. So I took every single one of these action figures, ripped it off the card, and sent it into CES to be loose graded. I just got them all back. So I have the entire run of the American released Dick Tracy figures. I think there's 13 of them. Maybe it's 14. I don't know how many it is. I can't remember. But I recap them all. We do a little bio on every single figure. I'm going to put some clips from the movie in there, and we go over all the grades. And they look beautiful. I cannot wait to get them on my wall and display them. They're going to look amazing. And then in this video, we have a gigantic surprise, a holy grail of surprises. So make sure you watch this Sunday, whether you like Dick Tracy or not. You're going to see some vintage toy magic. And back to those unboxings that I skipped when I skipped Dick Tracy, and I went to 2 weeks out. Let's go to 3 weeks out now. It's going to be something very similar. I have another 2 gigantic collections coming from Maryland, from my buddy Aiden. Not Aiden Jam from YouTube Kids. The other Aiden, my buddy Aiden, who scours Facebook Marketplace and tries to find me every collection he can from Star Wars. And then he goes and gets it for me and ships it over to me, and I pay him, and I give him finder's fees, and it takes care of him, and he's happy. He loves seeing these vintage toys and going through them and taking pictures of them and packaging them and getting them over to me. So he's out there on the streets hunting to help the Star Wars Daddy at all times. And we have 6 gigantic boxes worth of Star Wars items and Lego. I think there was something else in there, some other toy line, something, I can't remember. But mostly Star Wars, and it's just going to be unbelievable. It's going to cover my entire kitchen countertop, my table, everything. And so that'll be happening in 3 weeks. And the reason why I want to do those types of videos when I get them is those will start to be listed on eBay right away. So I don't want to list all those. They already happened on eBay. Now I'm showing you the unboxing. I want to make sure you can see the unboxing, see what's there, so you know that those things are coming up on eBay, get you excited. Make a list of the things that you know you want to bid on, and then as they come out, you'll be able to bid and hopefully get some of those items that you need in your collection. Then at the end of the month, because it'll be the end of the month at that point, it'll be the June mail haul, which I talked about at the beginning of the video, with the May mail haul. And I've got a whole bunch of items right here that have been added to my personal collection. And I will show those items to you, show you what the Star Wars Daddy is collecting. And so that's the whole entire month of June. And I hope you guys enjoyed that commercial, the commercial about memberships. If you want discounts on your shipping costs, because you know you're going to buy things from me on eBay, if you want that free Darth Vader Daddy bust that was designed by Adam Gothard, if you want the free t-shirt that comes out after a certain tenure based on your status on membership, if you want a free action figure and Star Wars Daddy stickers, if you want to be a part of the members only monthly giveaway where I give away over $100 worth of Star Wars items every single month, which you saw here because I promoted that for all the people that did win. You saw all the different items that they won. Pretty cool that they got those items. Man, I hope you guys join memberships. That's the best way that you guys can support me. Literally, the funds that come from those membership dues go right back into this channel so I can make better content for you. And when you sign up for memberships, it's the best way I can personally thank you for your support because I'm sending you free stuff. I can't thank you much more than that. And you get the shout outs and you get all the graphics and everything that happens when you become a member. So I hope you guys will consider, if you're looking for the link for any of those things, for eBay, Instagram, all that stuff, it's down below this video in the description. You click the description, you click more, and it'll show you all kinds of information, more information you think that you probably don't even need, okay? But there'll be a link for Instagram, for TikTok, for my eBay, and for memberships. And you just click on those links and you follow all the steps and you'll go find all this stuff. Now right here, I don't want to forget, because you just probably clicked on that link for eBay, come back. It's right here. I'm showing you all the items that are available on eBay right here, so you don't have to leave. We've got so many items. There is a molded face Luke Skywalker, the Jedi Luke Skywalker, all complete. He is in near mint condition. It is an incredible figure, very scarce, very rare, and he's going to be happening here in this video. We got a bunch of action figures. We have some boxed items. So there's boxed items that just didn't sell from, I think, maybe 2 weeks ago. And so I just relisted them. So we have some play sets and some vehicles that are boxed from the gigantic $45,000 collection. The reason why, though, it probably ended, it was a little quicker than normal, is because I'm going to be out of town and I can't overload myself while I'm out of town. So we kind of just did some action figures and then a few boxed items. And then next week, 2 Sundays from now, we'll be right back to normal. It'll be over 100 items, tons of boxed items, tons of play sets, tons of vehicles, all the stuff that's in my garage from that $45,000 collection. We're getting rid of all that stuff. And you're going to start to see all the collections I just talked about that I'm going to be doing those unboxings in the next couple of weeks. All those items are going to start trickling their way into eBay as well. Guys, it's going to be absolutely nuts. We might break records that we just made today in the next month when I start mixing and matching all those other collections where they have the incredible action figures that are coming in with all the boxed items. Man, we might get to 15,000 in 1 week. Is that possible? I don't know. I don't know if I can handle it because it's too much work shipping all these things out. I don't have enough packaging. I'm buying packaging material every single week right now. It's crazy how much packaging material you need and how expensive it is. But we're getting it done and we're getting all those items to you as fast as we can. I hope you guys appreciated this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the shout outs. Again, thank you to everybody that bid, no matter if you won or not. Thank you for watching until the end. That helps the analytics. Thank you for hitting the likes and everything else and subscribing. And if you could comment down below, let me know what item you picked up this week, what items you're looking forward next week, or anything else that you appreciate. I would love to hear about it. I respond to every single comment, and we have content every single day here on this channel. Whether it be a short or it's a full-length video, it happens 7 days a week. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for all of your support that made these records happen. I am absolutely humbled and grateful. And until the next time, oh my gosh, it's The Empire Strips Back. I have a video about this show. If you haven't seen it, it's in Vegas right now. They're going around the country. It's one of the greatest shows I've ever seen that's Star Wars related. And one is happening in Seattle in August, and I am going to be there for my second time seeing it. I'm going to buy every single shirt that they offer because they're the greatest Star Wars shirts I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, what a plug. And they're not even paying me. Who is your daddy? And right here is another record baker. Another record baker? You dummy. My son picked up, dude, what is wrong with me? We got a Death Star commander. Okay, start over. Start the whole thing over. I sound like an idiot. Out of, okay, you tool. Just make sure.
I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Oh, yeah. Scratching people. Okay. Tommy is a repeat buyer. Good. Tommy is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member and gets free shipping on all of his items that are ordered here on eBay. Man, I'm going to stop. Tom